Whoa, hey, check this out. I've got the Dragon Dagger for the Green Ranger. And I guess before I even jump into this video, I just want to take a moment to say Green Ranger was such an inspiration for me in my life. Really big fan of JDF. Um, it was almost at the same time as I got this little cool Dragon Dagger that I heard the news that JDF passed away. And so really sorry for his family and his loss. Um, that said, I wanted to open this box just in memory of the Green Ranger. Really enjoyed the Power Ranger series. This Dragon Dagger has a lot of special meaning for me, and so I wanted to kind of just check it out. I finally got this box, and I was actually hoping that I could had JDF sign this. Um, I guess in another lifetime, hopefully. But it's still really cool to check out. I really think this is a cool, gift for anybody who is a fan of the Power Rangers. Really, appreciated the Green Ranger as much as I did. Again, I just happened to get this kind of late, and so I was really excited to get it, and then at the same time, kind of disappointed that my hero kind of went away. So. But this one's for you, JDF. So thank you so much for being, a great influence in my life, inspiring me to do martial arts. And yeah, wanted to just make this video to kind of appreciate how much I really enjoyed you and the Green Ranger. So here we go. Pretty much this box kind of like is an unboxing video. So I'm going to be showing you like what's in the box. This is the back of the box. Here, as you can tell, it's got, like a mount, and then this pretty much plays the melody of the Dragon Dagger. It says over here you can unlock the iconic DragonZord call, and then you can remix the tune, which is kind of nice actually with this little button, and then you can activate the power glow effect, so that's kind of nice as well. And then you can mount it, and you can use it pretty much like the Green Ranger, so that's kind of cool. Again, really love the Green Ranger. Let's dive in. Okay, so as we open this box, you can kind of see pictures. There's a picture of the Green Ranger using the Green Ranger flute. In the Japanese version, he's also called the Green Sentai Ranger, or the Dragon Ranger, and his name is Dragon Ranger Burai. So I also really enjoyed the Sentai series. It's like the Power Rangers, but it's a different story altogether because it's the original story. Power Rangers is kind of like a deviant of like the original's Jew Rangers Sentai series. So if you haven't seen the Japanese version, I highly recommend you go and check it out. Try to find it. Some tidbits of it are on YouTube. You can probably find it there. Or, if you go to like a Japanese video shop, you can probably get the series on VHS or DVD, which is kind of cool. Here's a picture of Dragon Caesar in the Japanese version, or DragonZord in English, and then basically some more shots of the Green Ranger, and then the DragonZord in battle mode. It says here too, I'll read it for you. Trumpet knife, flute sword? No, of course not. It's the Green Ranger's Dragon Dagger, the one that plays the classic iconic DragonZord call without ever moving your mouth. And then these are other versions. I think this is French and Spanish and some other languages. So this is the box. Let us go ahead and get this opened here. So I've got some tape, and I'm just gonna basically cut this with my nail. And yeah, let's just bring this open. Right, here we go. So now, let's pull this out of the box, and let's see how it looks. Wow, it's really cool. And as I hold it, I'm like already can feel the power. The Green Ranger's power is with me. Okay, so it looks like I've got some strings attached that I need to cut, and so let me just really quickly go grab some scissors. Okay, I'm back with some scissors. So let's go ahead and cut this open right here. Okay, I feel like I'm releasing the power of the Green Ranger right here. So interestingly enough, like the guy who plays the Green Ranger in the Japanese version, you know, kind of left a nice message. Number one, you know, he celebrated JDF for being the American Green Ranger. But, you know, he also said the Green Ranger never dies. He'll always live on. I think that's really cool. You know, like, you know, even with JDF's passing, you know, what I take that to mean is, you know, his memory will never die, right? Like, his Green Ranger performance will never die. That will always be there. So I think that's really cool. And that was a good little speech by the person who played Burai. So again, like, as you can tell, like, I'm holding it. I've released it here. I do feel the power. It is amazing. It feels really nice to hold in your hand. And, you know, like, it doesn't feel cheap or plasticky at all. It kind of feels, I mean, you know, it's a toy, obviously. But at the same time, it feels like a pretty high quality toy. So, like, when you hold it, you do feel like this is a cool, you know, sword, dagger. And, you know, you've got the little buttons here. If I push them right now, they're not doing anything because there's no batteries, but you can put them in. There's the Dragon Ranger's coin, the Green Ranger's coin, the symbol for DragonZord. And then this, I suppose, is where the flute, if this was a real, you know, instrument, then he would play the flute right here, right? Like, these would be the holes that he would hold his fingers on while he presses the musical instrument buttons. So, and this is kind of like what the bottom of the sword looks like, dagger. So, let's see. I think this just comes off, and maybe there's some instructions that are required for opening it because it's not pretty obvious right here. It looks like here I also need a screwdriver, so I'll be right back with the screwdriver so we can open this up and put in those batteries. Okay, so I've got a little screwdriver here, and I'm just going to see if I can open this up. And let's get this opened up here. Okay, does this come off just easily, or do I have to keep unscrewing? Looks like I gotta unscrew all the way. Then I guess, okay, yeah, never mind. So that's where it opens up, and then this is where you put the batteries in. Looks like it needs 2 AA batteries. So I'll be right back with some batteries. All right, finally got some batteries. It took a while. So let's go ahead and put this in. So I'll put this in right here. And this is the other side right here. And we'll just go ahead and screw this back on. Okay. Looks good. All right, so let's try it out. Oh, wow. That one's a good one. You all know that one. That one is the DragonZord call. Let's play that again, actually. I already feel like Tommy, and I feel like being so close to the water, you know, I probably am summoning the DragonZord right now. So it's probably going to come and crash into my apartment any second here. Let's see this next one. Oh yeah, battle theme. Nostalgia abound. That's cool. Then we got a little remix button. So I don't know how that works just yet, but I think it's a cool little trick. I guess I'll have to read the manual. In fact, the manual is right here. So let's see. Let's put this to the side for a second. And let's take a look here. So obviously I never read the manual. I always just kind of dive in and play around with it. And then if I need the instructions, I sort of read. You can tell that that's led me to some good choices in life, I suppose. Who knows? So it looks like here you can kind of do things. The manual is not very explanatory. It looks like it's just saying you can turn the dial to make some music. And this is kind of a light. There's no English or language at all. It's just kind of artwork. But I suppose it's saying that this is how you would play the song. So this is La, Mi, Sol, La, Si, La. So I wonder if that translates to Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So it looks like you can kind of play a song here. And then like it says here, you kind of turn the dial and you can make some music, I suppose. I am going to have to play this out and probably like add this to the video later after like practicing my DragonZord flute tunes. And one last thing here, we've got the mount. So let's take a look at this and get this on the mount. So these are the parts for the mount itself. And then here is the mount. And I guess this goes in one of these slots. Maybe this one right here. And does it go this way? Who knows? Well, it doesn't fit this way. So it can only go in one way. All right. Then we've got the other side, which goes in this way. And oh, wouldn't you know, the Dragon Dagger sits like this, I suppose. Well, let's look at the box just for help here. As you can see, I am kind of a little bit challenged when it comes to figuring out stuff. But here we go. Okay, so we put the dagger like on top of the first part of the mount, and then the second part goes here. So let's try that again. Directionally challenged. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so the dagger fits like this, and then this side goes here. Okay, and then we just kind of sit it like this, or maybe like this for the camera. Okay, and so I want to play around a little bit again with this. So what do we got here? Oh, okay. So that's what's going on here. So when you turn the dial, it kind of turns it into an actual flute, and then you can kind of make music with it. I guess that's what the diagram was kind of referring to earlier here. So I suppose, again, like if I were to practice this a little bit, I could make some music. That's what's going on here. So, okay. So this probably means here that if you turn the dial to the left, then you can make music by playing these buttons, and it'll light up. And we saw that a little bit right here. If I turn the dial to the right, then I get these three buttons as we noticed before. And then if I turn it again to the right, then I suppose I can use it in this mode where I can sort of remix the buttons. So let's try the second way just to verify. So I'm going to, again, this is to the left, and then that gives me the ability to play the sounds. Okay, move it to the right. Oh. So that's the default mode. And does it light up when I'm playing it? No. Maybe it does. Oh, there's the light. You can kind of see it. All right. And then finally, let's bring it to the end. One more time. Oh. So I think it helps you too, right? Like maybe these things right here kind of indicate like there's different modes. It's not all that like um, easily understandable, but I think like with time, if you play around enough with it, you'll kind of figure out like which dial does what. Again, you have to turn everything to the left to kind of play around with it. Um, and I turned it to the right when I was just doing it, so now I'm turning it to the left. This makes it music mode. Then there's like one in between. When you hear the click, it kind of goes back to the music mode that you're most familiar with. And I suppose that's pretty much it. You know, like you kind of have to play around with it. But you know, like again, the whole point of this thing, and I think the coolest part is, there's one more thing here actually. I didn't even notice. So if I push this button here, let's see. Does it work? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Here we go. Let's do that again. Lights up. Oh, that's cool. Oh, now I really feel the power of the DragonZord, the Green Ranger. You know what? I feel like I'm morphing into the Green Ranger. Whoa! The Green Ranger lives on. Green Ranger never dies. All right. So this is one heck of a toy. This is really cool. You know, this beats like whatever I got like for Christmas when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first came out, and this is like so much cooler. If I had this as a kid, a 12-year-old or 10-year-old, man, I would have felt on the top of the world with this toy. It is really cool. I think like beyond like the fact that, you know, it's a collector's item, it's just fun. It's fun to have on your desk, like just to put somewhere and just kind of keep it in your room, you know, as a collector's item. And then maybe wave around. Maybe like, you know, if you, you know, like do really well at your job one day, maybe you write extra lines of code and you get like some praise for it, or like, you know, you make a sale or something like that. You can kind of play one of these songs, kind of like to celebrate. So that's really cool. But yeah, all I gotta say is, you know, this is an awesome toy. Again, kind of wish that you know, JDF was around to be able to get this signed. You know, I did get the chance to kind of go and see him. I think maybe in August or maybe early or late June, I want to say. So I did get him to sign this, which is pretty cool. But I had been waiting for, you know, this Green Ranger dagger because I really wanted him to sign this. And, you know, I'll take this at the end of the day. I really, you know, like at the end of the day, I'm just really happy I got to meet him. You know, above all, this says to VJ from JDF. You know, I, again, can't thank you enough, JDF, for doing a wonderful job playing the Green Ranger. You were really awesome. Again, you inspired me to do martial arts and pretty much, you know, just be really interested in the martial arts scene, mixed martial arts scene, work out, just be on top of my game. And so always kind of like treasure that and treasure, you know, like watching you fight. It's kind of cool. Again, inspiration to all. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to the movie you made, The White Dragon. So can't wait for it to come out. And hopefully, you know, other people who see this video go and see it too. You know, support your favorite Rangers, you know, support your favorite heroes. You know, it's fun, you know, like we might all be kind of too serious in this life, I think. And sometimes, you know, you gotta, you know, get away from the stress in your life and just, you know, have fun a little bit. You know, be a kid, be you know, interested in what's going on in the comics and, you know, the mangas and all that stuff out there, and maybe get involved. You know, it's a nice break away from maybe the drudgeries of your job, or maybe politics or all that stuff. Go have fun, you know, escape a bit, you know, and you know, be a Power Ranger, be a hero. All right, Well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the unboxing. If you like this video, go ahead and put a like, thumbs up, and then also subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leave comments below. And I will look forward to what you said, and hopefully get you some more unboxing videos, as well as some cool videos on Japanese culture, because that's what I also do really well. I'm able to translate. I was a translator for years, and I'm only getting better at that, and so I'm bringing all that to the YouTube, and hope to have your support. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.